Jef Blocker, a 2004 fellow at Young Adult Fiction.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
The great thing about coming here is you get to spend a week with your fellows and your instructor, and it's great because I prepared, did all the exercises, and thought, man, I don't really know my story, and then they told me I didn't. And I thought, well, at least I know my title, and Alex said, no. So I just kind of started over, and it's been great because I got to put to use everything that I've learned this week, which has been really exciting. And I thought it'd come a little bit easier, but it was sort of like excavating the pyramids with a toothbrush. But I finished this evening, and I'm going to read it to you now. It does have some pretty graphic description of people who've been burned in the fire, so just keep that in mind. Mama's ghost stands behind the doctor as they roll me into the emergency room. She's been haunting me for the past year. The ER staff doesn't see her as they gather around and cut the tuxedo off of me. My body's still smoldering beneath my clothes. I'm confused. Why am I here? Today I'm supposed to marry Arabella, and Nate is going to be my best man. The glare of the overhead lights hurts my eyes, so I tilt my head to the right. I see an arm. Bloated, leathery, mottled in magenta and black. It's my arm. The flesh still burns from my burn, but I feel nothing. We've got to get some fluids in them, the doctor says. Someone jabs my other arm, and I turn to see a nurse taping an IV into my skin. Mama's ice-cold fingers brush my hair. I shiver. My eyes roll back in my head, and I'm falling. Doctor, the nurse says. Images flash before me. Arabella and I's children playing under the branches of the weeping willow in my backyard, chasing each other, laughing, blades of grass sticking to our bare arms and legs slick with sweat. Another flash, and I'm looking up the steps in my high school on first day of my senior year. The silhouette stands above me. As my eyes adjust, the image of a California surfer develops like a Polaroid, a boy with blue eyes, shaggy blonde hair, and a lopsided smile. He's so real that I can almost taste orange soda on my tongue. My vision blurs and clears. It's nighttime in my bedroom. Nate climbs through my open window, along with the autumn chill. Face to face. He peers into my eyes and pins my wrist to the wall, and then kisses me, passing lightning from his mouth to mine. A siren summons me back to the present. EMTs bolt into the emergency room with another stretcher. A flutter of something familiar and white catches my eye. I glimpse a disfigured body tangled in a silken wedding dress. The flesh resembles my arm, and even though her hair, ears, nose, and lips have burned away, I recognize the face of the Bell multitude. Arabella, the most beautiful girl in Harper, Georgia. I assume she's dead, until what's left of her mouth moves. The nurse pulls the curtain and blocks my view. And I remember now, Arabella and I standing in front of Reverend Tucker, the good citizens of Harper seated behind us. I turn to Nate for the ring, and he has a strange look in his eyes. He whispers, "I'm not afraid to be your flaming faggot." And I stare at him. "Don't do this," I say. "Just trust me, and we'll all be together." Slowly he reaches into his jacket, and I relax for just a moment before Nate sets himself on fire. And I can't move. Everyone is screaming, and from within the blaze, Nate smiles at me peacefully. The September breeze catches a cinder, and I watch it as it's carried in slow motion into the web of Arabella's veil. Instantly it ignites, and she spins across the lawn, screaming. Still petrified, I realize that I'm where I've always been, between two people I love the most, and I know I have to choose. I can't save them both. I push Nate to the ground. Pain sears my hand as I attempt to roll his body, snuff the flames out, and then I fall on my ass, and now my hand is on fire, and I think, oh God, what have I done? And that's when the doctor pours water onto my still smoldering arm and brings me back to the emergency room. I look up at the ghost. Is he dead, Mama? Is Nate dead? She puts her finger to my lips. He's going into the shop, the doctor says. I slam my eyes shut. Tears pour out from under my eyelids. And from somewhere in the hospital, a wounded animal howls. And then I realize that sound is coming from me. Deep down from the darkest part of my soul, where secrets are kept. It's all my fault. I want to die. Will you take me to him, Mama? I whisper. Will you take him to Nate?